Hello everyone, my name is Braden Chase and welcome to the English Hackers Podcast. I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about the word açaí. And my question right there that I had for the title of this podcast is, how do I pronounce açaí in English? So there you go, that's how you say it, açaí. But why? And this is where I've had a lot of students kind of get confused. Some of them understand it well and some of them don't. Many of my students are Brazilian, so they see the word açaí and they know what it is, they know how to say it, and it's easy. But for many of my other students, this is the first time. Oh, hi Rebecca, how you doing? For many of my students, that word, when we write it in English, we see it and we say, oh, Açaí, or Açaí. I've heard people say that too, like native English speakers say Açaí, or Açaí, or Açaí, or something like that. And the correct way is with a S sound. You say açaí, and it has that rhythm change, right? So it's strong at the end. Açaí, that's what we're trying to go for. Nice to see you tonight. So açaí is this fantastic fruit, right? It's an Amazonian fruit. It's mostly in Brazil. You can find it in a couple of the other South American countries, but it's Amazonian. And it is incredibly healthy. It's like the healthiest fruit on the planet. It's very cool. It only grows in like really specific situations and really specific places, and it's very interesting. But because of that, it's kind of started being imported and sent around the world. With all of these different things that are there, in juices, in drinks, in supplements, in pills, in skin toning stuff, like it's just everywhere. It's being used all the time. But that is how you say it. So in the one direction, for my students who don't know how to say that word, there you go, açaí. For those of you who are here in the United States, you will encounter people who say that word incorrectly. So when you get in there and you're talking and you hear somebody say, I really like açaí, now you know what they're talking about. Or if they say, I like açaí, you can kind of go, is that the little purple fruit? Oh yeah, that one. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about, right? And we can understand what's going on. But if you say açaí, even though it's correct, some Americans won't know that word. So you might need to explain and kind of understand, but that's how that works. So açaí. Now, why is that on an English language podcast? Well, because that's the word we use. It is not an English word. It is an imported word. It's a word that came in from Portuguese, from Brazil, but even in Portuguese, it's an imported word that comes from the native Tupi-Guarani in Brazil. It's their name for that fruit, açaí. And so it's kind of been imported a couple of times, and sometimes that pronunciation gets a little messed up when we go through that many transformations, through that many languages. But that's what we're trying to do, right? Just improve communication so everybody understands everybody else. So I hope that was helpful for you tonight, kind of a simple lesson today. Açaí, the world's purple superfood. It's great stuff. Thank you guys, have a good night, and I'll talk to you another day.